Hi friends, good morning. I pray and hope that all of you are keeping well. Today, I am going to start a new chapter, Chapter 1, Evolution of Computer. Evolution of computers. Human beings have felt the need for calculation for a long time. However, early calculating devices were quite different from the modern one. Now you have calculator in mobile or separate calculator itself. Here is a brief history of these devices. The term computer is derived from the word compute, which means to calculate. But a computer is not limited to perform only calculation. Let us glance through the major milestones in the journey leading to the evolution of present-day computer. Right from the abacus, the first calculating devices, many devices were invented leading to the development of computers. Abacus. Abacus was the first mechanical device for calculations developed in China. Exactly we say 2700 to 2300 BCE in the Mesopotamian civilization, and some countries like Africa and some places of Asia, they were using still this abacus. Even for us in our school we have abacus classes. It is made up of wooden frames with rods, each having beads. Beads means the small things. This frame is divided into two parts, that is heaven and earth. Just a comparison. Later, it is used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next one is Napier's bond. In 1616, Sir John Napier made a calculating device and called it Napier's bond. In 1617, it became a rectangular rod with this shape, and that is named Napier's bond. And the rods was made up of carved bonds. It is made up of bonds, and it is used to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and square roots also. Next one is Pascaline, Pascal's calculator. Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented an adding machine called Pascal's calculator or Pascaline. It was invented by Blaise Pascal in 1641 or 42. It was the first mechanical calculator. Next one is difference engine and analytical engine. Charles Babbage, a British mathematician, is considered as the father of computers. Who is considered as father of computers? Charles Babbage. In 19th century, Charles Babbage invented the first mechanical computer that was called difference engine. And the analytical engine was the first general purpose computer in the world. And the analytical engine had the same basic elements as modern computers, like input, output and even memory devices. Next point is generations of computers. Computers were not invented in a single day. They have evolved through several years and many generations. We will see the first generation of computers. The first generation of computers were used on the basis of vacuum tubes. This is a one vacuum tube, and the size of a computer is almost covered with one full room, and very small internal storage were very expensive. For examples of the first generation computers are UNIVAC, ENIAC and EDVAC. We'll briefly see what are these computers. Mark I was designed by Howald in the year 1944. He was the primary engineer in IBM. It's a famous company. It is the first automatic sequence control calculator. That is totally first fully automatic calculator ever. And it is very slow and took 3 to 5 seconds per calculation. So minimum 3 to 5 seconds is needed to calculate one. And the parts of the machine were about 800 kilometers long. See, you can see in this picture how much long it is, the first Mark I. Next one is ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. It was developed by these both persons, John and Presper. It was the first fully electronic digital computer, and it consists of 18,000 vacuum tubes. 18,000 vacuum tubes. Then you can understand how much big it is. So here, this is the vacuum tubes. Like these 18,000 vacuum tubes they were used. Next one is EDSAC, Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Calculator. That is in 1949. And it is 6,000 kilograms. And the area used are 20 square meters. It was the first electronic computer that used stored program. You can store the program in this computer. Next one is EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. It is invented in 1948. And the scientist had invented the capacity to hold stored programs as well as data. UNIVAC 1, Universal Automatic Computer. Universal Automatic Computer. It was invented in the year 1951, and it was the first commercially available computer, for commercial purpose, business purpose. They invented UNIVAC 1. It was the first computer to handle both numeric and text data. Not only numeric, text data also. If we compare first generation and second generation, we can see there are many limitations. We will see what are the limitations of the first generation of computers. It is quite big in size, very slow in speed, and the large space is needed to install, and huge expense. The second generation computers are used transistors. Fortran, COBOL, basic languages came into existence in this second generation of computer from 1956 to 63 or 64. See, in this one you can understand it is so faster than the first generation of computer, cheaper than, smaller than, and more efficient than the first generations. For example, IBM 1400, 1401, IBM 350, RCA 501. These are the examples of second generation of computers. Next, third generation of computers. Integrated circuits (IC) were used as main technology in this generation of computers. The first one, vacuum tube. Second one is transistors, and here in the third generation, IC, integrated circuit. Magnetic disks were used for the storage. You can store more data than the first and second generation. So third generation is small in size, huge storage, higher calculating speed, reliability, everything is more than first and second. Here they started to use keyboard as an input, monitor and printer as a output. IBM System 360, Apple I or IBM 370, these are the examples of third generation of computers. The fourth generation of computer, that means till present, that is the present day computers are based on very large scale integrated, that means VLSIC, called microprocessors. This is so familiar for you. So they are used high storage capacity storage devices, keyboard, scanner, mic and different devices as an input, printer, speaker and other devices as an output. Here in this fourth generation they use microprocessors. Because of these microprocessors, they could decrease the size and increase the efficiency also. Apple Macintosh, IBM PC. These are the examples of fourth generation of computer. The last one is fifth generation computers. That means present to beyond later. Fifth generation of computers involved AI, artificial intelligence, where computers can behave, think and react in the same way as humans do. And Crazius 300 is an example of supercomputers in this fifth generation of computers. Dear children, I am concluding saying today's topics: early calculating devices like abacus, Napier-Stokes, Pascaline, difference engine and analytical engine. Then we started generations of computers. First generation, Mark I, ENIAC, EDSAC, EDVAC and UNIVAC 1. And the limitation of first generation of computer. Mainly we use vacuum tubes in first generation, transistors in second generation, IC, integrated circuits in third generation, microprocessors in fourth generation, AI, artificial intelligence in fifth generation. Please take page number 13. There you can see all the generations of computers in a brief table. Just you see table 1.1. There you will get a glance of computer generations. It's a period, main component, characteristics and examples. Friends, we are so happy and proud to be an Indian because vaccinations are going on in full swing. Soon we expect for children also get the vaccination for COVID-19. But children, don't fail to follow COVID-19 prevention campaign. Thank you.